I'm definitely picking up on you honoring yourself in this time, as you should. Okay, period. Period. You are honoring yourself in this energy that you've had to navigate, in this conflicting energy, in these obstacles. You're really giving yourself that grace to continue to truck on along your journey. So I'm seeing this conflict that surrounds connections, or could be a connection in particular, take it as it resonates. But we have the Two of Cups here. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. So 555, that is the energy of protection. But I also see there was maybe this energy of like conflict. But I'm also seeing you tap in here to overcome that and just have this attitude of like, I got this. Like, my cards are flying at me today. Like, okay, I got this. So I see that you've done this through reflecting, because we do have the Hermit, but the Hermit is coming in reverse. So I feel like you're coming out of a period of reflection, which is definitely correspondent with Mercury coming into direct. Finally, we have all had those periods of reflection and revisiting, whether it's previous connections, whether it's current connections, visiting those connections to really reflect on what was my role, what was their role, what could have been a different way to navigate this and resolve this. So what I'm seeing here is growth. And I'm also seeing you like let it roll off your shoulders with the Ten of Wands in reverse. You're not going to carry the weight of any of this. I'm also feeling like hearing like you're not internalizing things anymore, maybe as you once had. Okay, you're celebrating that as well. We have the Devil with the Three of Cups. So this is an interesting combo that came through. It's like you've dealt with hardships, limitations, lacking energy and habits throughout the course of this situation, but you're celebrating yourself anyways, because you know that you did what you could, what you knew, and now you're ready to celebrate on that and say, you know what, I handled this the best way that I could. I'm only human, and I'm doing the thing. I'm doing the thing. So it's so important for you to celebrate that if you haven't already. I do see for a lot of you some celebrations happening, some breakthroughs, epiphanies, and just celebrating life in general. Okay, this could be like a social gathering. This could be an event that maybe you've been preparing to go to. Take it as it resonates, but I do see a gathering, a socialization, a celebration. And I also feel like you're going to be having moments where you're celebrating yourself for showing up, for doing the best that you can do, for even like making mistakes because you're there to make them, okay? So definitely continue to release that burden. Don't be so hard on yourself, especially when it comes to connections, because we're in this world where not everybody knows exactly what the navigation, the roadmap is, and we're doing the best we can as humans. Okay, so I feel like you're coming into that. And I also see you definitely tapping into your worth with the Empress card here coming through. So I feel like you're embodying your worth, and it's like, I'm hearing subtle, like you're subtly embodying this. Like you already know you don't have to like over exert yourself to get your point across. You can barely say stuff, and like you know your power that comes through when you speak your words, when you speak things into existence, when you command it, when you claim it, right? So I feel like you are definitely touching on that too and tapping into your worth, which is beautiful to see. So with the Three of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups here, I see you building toward what is fulfilling to you, or focusing on that. It's like you had focused energy of focused in conflicts. Like you were very, very focused, because with the Five of Wands, I see her like surrounded by this energy that is gloomy, that is dark, but she holds the light and she holds the focus, and she's focusing on that instead of just like on the noise that surrounds this individual in this card. So I feel like you're doing that. No matter how detrimental it can be for you, you're doing it. And I think that this is like leading you toward focusing and shifting to what is fulfillment to you, okay? Fulfillment could be a new relationship or a new job, something along those lines. So you're more focused, and I see you building, right? I'm hearing Rome wasn't built in a day. So it's like you're building your attributes to help you to progress even further on in your life. Beautiful energy here. Let's see what else is coming through. If you guys are new here, please be sure to follow me. I do have my Empress Retreat coming up in El Salvador. That is happening on June 10th. It's right around the corner. I cannot believe it. It is almost here. If you want to join us, I do have some spots left, so definitely check out the link in my description. I will post it in the video if you'd like to, in the description of the video. And if you'd like to check out the full version of this reading, please visit my YouTube channel. The link will be in the comments or in my bio. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue with what is coming through here. We do have, ooh, 10 of Cups. I'm loving the Cups energy, okay? It's like you're like, I want total fulfillment. I really feel like you're embracing both aspects of yourself. No matter what you bring, you're like, I love all parts of myself. And it's like you have this sense of indifference. Like, I'm really picking up on this indifference. This is so powerful because you're just in this energy of like, I'm not desperate for validation from anybody. I know who I am, and I'm accepting and embracing all of my parts. And that's exactly where you should be. And so when you step into that, when you tap into that energy, it brings transformation and ultimate wish fulfillment because you're pouring into yourself, right? So that is definitely coming back to you full circle, my dear. All right, let's see what else we have. Oh my gosh, I love seeing this because the reading that I had done yesterday, check that video out. It is in somewhere in my account, but I had done a reading yesterday and the 8 of Swords came out upright and now it's showing as reverse. So that was quick. Okay, so you're becoming unstuck here very, very quick. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you are revisiting this idea of how you contribute or what it is that you do. And I'm also seeing like you put value in it. Okay, so it's like recalibrating this mindset when it comes to working at situations, circumstances, or even just career. Take it as it resonates. Okay, so let's see what else is coming through here for you. So we have the 4 of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're about to be go, go, go. 4 of Swords is all about resting, retreating, reflecting. And I feel like you've been doing that for quite some time. So I do feel like the energy is going to start picking up for you. Holy cow. You're headed to, like the wheel is doing a 360 flip. So Wheel of Fortune is here. So definitely you're stepping into this position of like, okay, I know who I am. I know that I accept myself. I love myself. I know that I am worthy. And so that's just what I'm going to roll with, right? And that was gained through insight and reflection that you had to take time to do that you no longer need to do because you've already hit those realizations. Now, of course, we're on a journey, so there's going to be more realizations to come on the way, but I feel like you've come very, very far in your journey to understand who you are and what you're about and what you're capable of. And you already know how freaking amazing and powerful and attractive and abundant you are. So you're tapping into that. And that had to be like that rest had to come, that reflection had to come before you could get to that state, right? So now you're entering a whole different era. Okay, your Wheel of Fortune era is here. Also, your fulfillment era is here. 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, and you're not letting anybody holding you back. I feel like you're definitely celebrating all your wins and you're letting stuff roll off your shoulders with the 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so we do have the King of Wands coming through here. So I feel like there is a lot of like confidence. There's action oriented energy coming through. I'm also hearing directional. So I feel like you are in this place where you know exactly where you're going and you have full confidence. Like I'm hearing full throttle to get to where it is that you need to go. So let's continue. We have the Moon. That is all about reflection, transformation. I'm hearing overcoming illusions, seeing things for what they are. And when you do that, you know what happens? Balance. Okay, we have the Temperance here. So balance is coming through. I feel like there's a lot of balance being restored to your life as well as this beautiful embodiment that is here. So let's take a look and see. I'm going to switch decks. What comes through next? I want to ask Spirit. I'm just like pressed on the topic of relationships. We do have the 5 of Cups with the 8 of Pentacles. We do have, okay, so we have regret here. I feel like you're leaving a lot of people energies in the dust. right now because you're not going to dwell in the sadness or the regret. So you're just kind of being like, well, it's on that person. I wish them the best, but it's on them if they want to sit here and dwell in this. I've got money moves to make here with the Knight of Wands. That's what I'm picking up on very strongly, okay? We have the Seven of Pentacles here. You understand with the Lover's card that alignment is alignment, but it is so important when you align with what it is that you're calling in, that you love or who you love, that both people have to put in the work, okay? Because Seven of Pentacles is work. Seven of Pentacles with the Lover's card, love is a choice. And when all that euphoria fades off, then comes the real work, okay? When that connection, it's still there, but when it's like the newness that wears off, like you understand and you have that stable mindset to understand, like, this has to be like effort amongst both parties for union to stabilize. Okay, so that is a huge lesson. And you also know, like, if, because I feel like there's this feeling that I'm picking up on, this energy of like past failures, okay? Or just like revisiting those and being like, you know what? It didn't work out because it wasn't supposed to. It's not all on me. I did the very best that I could with what I had, you know, and it's okay now. So that right there, that newfound realization that you've been contemplating on is going to be another, I'm hearing level up or opportunity to level up your life and really align and shift gears and align with what it is that is going to continuously serve you here. Oh, wow. Okay. So anything else, Spirit? Thank you so much for your amazing messages. What messages do we have for my collective in relationships? We have the Three of Swords. Okay, so heartbreak, suffering, grief. This is all about disappointment. And I think that Spirit wants me to just continue to harp on this because even though it can feel a lot worse than what I'm saying, right? So yes, it's important to feel that disappointment and to acknowledge that, but you do not want to sit in that, okay? It's like letting it roll off your shoulders, but also acknowledging that, yes, I cared. Yes, this was painful. Yes, this was hard because it didn't work out the way I anticipated, but it's time to grow in love now. It's time to grow in love instead of like continuously feeling disappointed from the outcome in my dynamics in the future, okay? So everything is a growing experience and pain is growth. And even though it sucks to go through that disappointment and to, experience that heartbreak or that heartache, it's making you stronger and it's making you reflect and go into this mode of like accountability, while also like knowing that even if like others couldn't take accountability, it's just they're not there yet in their growth. They're not there, and you don't want to sit and wait for them to continue to sit in that because you're done doing that. So yeah, a lot of the times we go past our connections, or we don't we no longer, when you heal, because I feel like you're doing a lot of that, especially through reflection and analyzation. It's like you take behaviors and situations a lot less personally than if you were unhealed, right? You're not internalizing it anymore. Yes, it's painful. Yes, it's disappointment, but you know enough to not internalize what's going on. Like, it's not just about me, or it doesn't need to be thrown on me. They have a say in it too. And if they can't see that, then I gotta go because this is not mirroring my energy. Like, you have that ability to discern that. I'm not being mirrored here. So time to go. Okay, let's see what else. Whew, Eight of Swords. Yeah. If a situation's keeping you stuck and stagnant, you got to go, right? You got to go because you got to go toward the Ten of Cups here. Ten of Cups twice coming out because you're the Empress is what's coming through very strongly. Anything else, Spirit, in love and relationships? Chariot, Ace of Swords. You've given yourself clarity. You understand that clarity is something that you cannot wait on or dwell on. You've got to give it yourself sometimes. And this was definitely an indication of like, I can't do this, you know, this stuck energy, this disappointment energy. I've got to rest and I've got to reflect, and then I've got to make my moves, because when you move, the universe moves with you. So it's like a newfound clarity that you've entered, and that is so liberating. Okay, confirmation text. All right, so let's go ahead and see what is coming for you. Okay, we have pleasure here. I feel like you are definitely going to experience, oh my gosh, like your heart is opening, and I feel like you're going to experience this newfound pleasure from what you've learned, what you've gained, and how you've grown. Okay, because sometimes it can feel like work, 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 work. But I feel like in this scenario, you're going to be experiencing that time where you're just connected and you're feeling it all in a very good way. Okay. What I love about this card, this imagery, is the intent to continuously keep your heart open, even though you've been very disappointed. So a lot of people can close off or be like extremely guarded to the nth degree because of the pain that they've experienced. But it's very strong to continue to be in a vulnerable state and not let past triggers, past circumstances affect you in a way that it had before. Okay, so you're really, really opening your heart out there to the universe. If not, that's the message for you to do, okay? Is keep your heart open, because the universe is going to surprise you very soon. I see so much wish fulfillment, okay? I see unity. I see you putting in the work for that and doing what is necessary to align with that, okay? So keep going. We have surrender. Look at this. As we speak on this growth, this incredible growth that life has granted you throughout this process, throughout this retrograde period, throughout life that has been given to you, this growth and surrender is what you're taking from it, right? You're surrendering to the universe. You're trusting wholeheartedly that you're being put on the path that you're supposed to be. And that takes immense strength to do that, okay? Because a lot of the times those lower vibrations can creep in, those triggered, unhealed things creep in, and we want to take control and feel like we're in control of everything. Newsflash, we're not, okay? And that is part of your growth to understand that. I don't know, your guides are just like, hey, newsflash, we're not in control. So we got to let go of that sense of control. And that's what's going to help us find and gain the clarity as far as our direction and our choices and our discernments that we make in day-to-day life, okay? So anything else, Spirit? Thank you so much for these beautiful messages. Okay, we do have resistance. I'm hearing in my head, stop resisting. It reminds me of like a police officer that's arresting someone and they're resisting. That's the image I got, okay? And then I just hear, stop resisting. Okay, so it's important to be in a state of flow and to just surrender is part of letting go of that resistance, that energy of resistance. All you have to do is be intentional about letting that go so that things can flow to you in a better, more easily, okay? You're not holding on to any blockages. You're not holding on to what's given to you. You're catching and releasing, okay? And you're detaching that way. And it's helping you to grow as an individual. Resistance to own up to things too. That came through. Let go of that, okay? Like definitely continue to hold yourself accountable, because accountability is growth. Accountability is, you'll see that matched whenever you hold yourself accountable and you hold it down, and you hold down like, okay, I made this mistake. That's what I did. And, you know, moving forward, I will do it differently this time because I'm still learning and I'm still growing, right? And so when you get in that, you shift into that state, it helps you to let go of that resistance. Nourishment. Continue nourishing yourself, pouring into your dynamics, prioritizing your needs amongst others, so that way you can fill your cup, so you're not draining yourself in the midst of conflict. And I think that that's so important to like maintain no matter what's going on. And I think that also helped you get through these 5 of Wands conflicting moments, because you chose to pour into yourself. And by doing that, it gives you a state of balance. And also it helps you to like regulate and ground your energy, so that when circumstances do come, you can face them head on with confidence, full throttle, and empowerment. So I hope that this reading resonated with you. Please let me know in the comments below. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. I do have a few workshops coming up. I will put the links in the description below in this video. I have my full moon abundance workshop coming up literally this weekend. It has gone by so fast. And then The next day, I have my Snakes in the Grass workshop to help you to overcome manipulative energies and help you call back your energy. So if any of those workshops intrigue you, interest you, or feel in alignment with you, I would encourage you to take a look. I also have the Empress Retreat link with all the information posted in my description below. I see you guys in the next reading. I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day. Take care.